Hi everyone, welcome back to Francis Page Media. Today we are going to dive into one of the biggest royal scandals in recent history, and it's all about Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, who has already been stripped of his royal and military titles, is once again facing serious allegations, and this time things could get even worse. According to several reports, the Metropolitan Police here in the United Kingdom have reopened their review into claims that Prince Andrew tried to smear his accuser, Virginia Giffey. It's being alleged that back in 2011, Andrew asked the police to gather private information about Virginia. Things like her date of birth and social security number, all in an effort to discredit her. The Metropolitan Police has now confirmed they are actively looking into these claims, which could spell major trouble for the Duke and the wider royal family. Thank you, my dear friends that turned up for last night's live stream, where we sort of had a bit of a conversation around this ongoing scandal of Prince Andrew. And as we continue to reflect upon what is going on, it is very clear to see that things are only getting worse for Prince Andrew. And of course, the royal family is now caught up in what is being considered as one of the toughest days that the royal family has faced in recent times. Now remember, Prince Andrew was stripped off of his royal titles and military honors back in 2022 after public outrage over his ties to Jeffrey Epstein. He also stepped down from all public duties and has been living largely out of the spotlight ever since. But this new investigation has brought his name right back into the headlines. And royal experts are calling this the biggest royal scandal of the century. Some biographers even believe that depending on what investigations and investigators are going to be uncovering, Prince Andrew could end up facing criminal charges. It only gets worse. It really does. Even though Andrew and his ex-wife Sarah Ferguson publicly claimed they cut all ties with Epstein years ago, new emails suggest otherwise. These leaked messages have reportedly shown that both Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson stayed in contact with Epstein even after his release from prison. And according to the Daily Telegraph, Sarah Ferguson and her daughters, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie, were actually among the first people to see Epstein after he was released. Now, if this is true, it completely contradicts what the Duke and Duchess of York have said publicly for years. Very, very sad. But perhaps the biggest bombshell is yet to come. Virginia Giffey, the woman who accused Prince Andrew, is set to release her long-awaited memoir. And insiders say it's filled with shocking new revelations. The book was reportedly delayed in 2022 after a gagging order was put in place to stop it from coming out before the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. This was around The same time, Prince Andrew paid a massive settlement to Virginia Giffey to make the controversy disappear. But now that gag order has expired and the memoir is back on. Sources say the palace is deeply restless about what might be revealed when the book finally hits the shelves. But to sum it all up, Prince Andrew has already lost his titles. His public role and much of his reputation has gone down the drain. But if these new investigations and revelations turn out to be true, this could just be the beginning of another royal crisis. And as always, we will be keeping an eye on this developing story. If you found this episode intriguing, interesting, comment below. Do you think this could leave Prince Andrew open to facing more charges and probably a prison sentence? Difficult times for the royal family. Very hard to imagine that this is happening